a pivotal battle unfolded in the Mongolian steppes between two rising powers. Temujin, who is known later as Genghis Khan, and his blood brother turned rival, Jamukha. This battle was not just a clash of armies, but a clash of ideologies. Traditional aristocracy versus meritocratic reform. In 1187, the Mongolian steppes became the battleground for one of the most pivotal moments in Central Asian history. Two men, once bound by the sacred oath of Anda, the sworn Brotherhood, stood ready to destroy one another. Temujin, the ambitious leader of the Kiyad tribe, and Jamukha, the aristocratic chief of the Jadran clan. They were more than rivals. They were once Anda, a bond stronger than blood in Mongol culture. Anda was a sacred vow to men swearing loyalty beyond family, but their visions for Mongolia clashed. Temujin believed in a merit-based system where leaders earned rank through skill and loyalty, while Jamukha upheld the old ways, which states that power is gained by noble lineage and tribal hierarchy. 1 year earlier, in 1186, Temujin declared himself Khan, and he was supported by lower status clans and loyal warriors. This act broke the Anda bond, and Jamukha, who was recognized as Khan by the Mongol aristocracy, considered this act a direct rebellion. And in 1187, he launched a campaign to crush Temujin's uprising. Temujin gathered his forces near the Onon River in northeastern Mongolia's Khenti region, and Jamukha's forces approached from the central steppes. The battle's location between the Onon and Kurlan rivers deep inside Temujin's homeland. Jamukha's army, approximately 35,000 warriors, 12,000 noble tribal cavalry from Jadran, Taikyad, and Tota, armed with lances, sabers, and bows, 10,000 light cavalry, skilled horse archers and fast attackers, 8,000 tribal levies, less trained, with spears and axes, 2,000 elite guards, bodyguards, and elite units with heavy sabers and maces. Temujin's army, approximately 20,000 warriors, 8,000 core cavalry from Kiyad, Jaler, Oirat, armed with composite bows and sabers, 6,000 light cavalry, mobile archers and lasso wielders, 4,000 commoner infantry, poorly armed with clubs and spears, 1,000 elite guard, hand-picked fighters. Both sides almost used similar weaponry, which are mainly composite bows, sabers, lances, spears. But the main difference is Temujin's forces emphasized mobility, while Jamukha's relied on heavy cavalry and raw numbers. Temujin advanced with his cavalry, aiming to probe and flank the enemy using their superior speed. But Jamukha's cavalry matched them in swiftness, weaponry, and skill, effectively halting Temujin's maneuver. Jamukha's larger army gradually overwhelmed Temujin's forces through sheer weight of numbers and coordinated pressure.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
As wave after wave of cavalry and infantry crashed into Temujin's lines, Temujin's smaller and more agile units found themselves stretched thin, unable to cover all fronts. Despite their skill and mobility, they were slowly encircled, their formations broken, and their morale eroded. The overwhelming size and sustained assault of Jamukha's host eventually shattered Temujin's resistance, forcing his warriors into retreat. Casualties. 1,000 to 2,000 were killed from Jamukha's army, while 5,000 to 8,000 were killed from Temujin's army. 70 captured officers from Temujin's army were boiled alive by Jamukha. This execution of prisoners horrified many tribes and damaged Jamukha's reputation. As consequences, after the battle, Temujin lost control over areas in Khenti and the Onan River basin. Many tribes defected back to Jamukha, but Jamukha's brutality created distrust, while Temujin preserved loyalty among his core fighters. Temujin lost the battle, but gained experience, sympathy, and moral authority. The Battle of Dalan Baljut was the costliest defeat of his early life, but it became the foundation of a new Mongol order, a merit-based empire that would reshape history. Subscribe to our channel to watch how Temujin will come back over the next decades.